Happy new moon and happy lunar new year. We're coming into the year of the wood stake, so this is a year of transformation. And with the new moon, we're coming into a time of new beginnings and transition. And we're going through an awful lot of heightened ascension symptoms. The new moons and the full moons can bring in emotions anyway, but we're kind of going into this new lunar new year as well. So a lot of, ascension symptoms, a lot of triggers coming up, and a lot of wake-up calls to what we need to let go of. My name is Angela Cleary. I'm a feminine empowerment coach and I specialise in healing after narcissistic abuse. So today is a good day to kind of take stock of what is holding you back, what you need to release and what you need to let go of, what is keeping you stuck in that old reality. Oftentimes we're in denial about what is holding us back, or who is holding us back is another one. And this is the one I'm getting a lot over the last few weeks. Who is holding you back? Who is in your reality that does not align with your higher self, with your highest timeline? Who's keeping you stuck in that old vibrational reality? And this is it, there's a lot of release going on. So we're letting go of these people and situations. But because of this is bringing in a lot of energetic and psychic attack. So we need to be mindful and protect our energy around this time. Because, even if people don't have to be spiritual in order to send you a psychic attack, if you walk away from people, they're going to think ill of you. They're the ones that are the energy vampires that have been stealing your energy. So therefore, if you set boundaries and start to choose yourself, they're going to think ill of you. They're going to be saying that you're selfish. They're going to be throwing daggers in your direction. And this is why it's so important to protect your energy. Ask Archangel Michael to protect you in a bubble of white light and send any psychic attack out to the universe and turn it into light. Also, saging your aura is very good, or working with crystals is very important as well. But this is the energy I'm getting at the moment. Who or what is holding you back? And, this can be to do with people, situations, jobs, even clutter in your mind and in your home, physical items. This is it. If we have this energy of a busy mind or a busy environment or a busy home, we're going to be, we're not giving ourselves room to welcome in this new year. And this is it. This is the lunar new year of the wood snake. And this is a sign of transformation. We cannot transform into our best selves if we're stuck in the old reality, if we're surrounded by things and people that are keeping us held back. And this is it, we're getting an awful lot of, what I'm finding at the moment as well is we're getting a lot of past trauma come back, flashbacks. And this can lead to emotional triggers. But we need to understand that these are brief. These are just coming up for final release. And the good thing about this is that we've gotten so far that these triggers they're shorter, I suppose is a way of saying it, than the ones that we've been having. Like for me this morning, I got a big trigger. Well, actually, I was kind of triggered all morning. Then I discovered what the trigger was, and I got really emotional about it and really angry about it. And, I got to a conclusion and I was kind of pissed at the conclusion because the conclusion kind of upset me. And then I was like, no, this is for your highest good. You have to stay strong. And then I felt empowered. And then I was able to release that emotion. So we need to be aware of what is triggering us, aware of our emotions and aware of, if anything from the past is coming up. And that's the thing I've been getting in the last few days as well, is flashbacks of very, very dark times in my past. Stuff that I've healed, but it's coming up for resurface, and it's very loud, and it's coming in through in dreams as well. Parts of my life where I felt very unloved. And I think this is to do with our higher heart chakra. We're remembering a time when we had very little love in our lives, because we're coming into a time of abundant love, of unconditional love for ourselves and for the people around us. And that's what's radiating back into our lives. Other symptoms I'm getting at the moment is altered sleep patterns. This is the thing with any of the moon cycles. They're going to affect your emotions, and us ladies can go through our moon cycle as well at the same time. So, there's a lot of heightened triggers there. But altered sleep patterns is major. The last couple of nights, I'm literally a lot of nights I'll go to bed early and I'll do my meditations, and I'll wake up around 12:30 and I'll wake up around 3 or 4 o'clock. This is kind of always, and then again at 5, or, I'm up at 6 then anyway. But the last couple of nights, I'm literally waking up on the hour, every hour. Like every hour I'm waking up, and you know, it's just, I'm drained. I'm absolutely drained. And that's the thing. There's vivid dreams coming in as well, but like I'm getting the sweats in my sleep as well. You know, I'm not having comfortable night's sleep the last couple of nights, and this is all, it's a release. You know, when we purge through sweating or crying or anything like that, this is release. We're releasing what is no longer serving us. And this is the importance of protecting our energy. We're letting go of people that are not in alignment with us anymore. We're letting go of situations that are not in alignment with us anymore. And this is bringing in major psychic attack. This is bringing in energetic attack from people that are losing us. And this is it. Like, they're not even losing us. They're losing their ability to use us for our energy. You know what I mean? They've been using you for so long, stealing your life force. And when you set boundaries and choose yourself, they're going to turn around and get aggressive. You know, they might be verbal about it, but they're sending psychic attack continuously. And I've been getting this a lot for the last couple of weeks. You know, I'm using my voice a lot more since, you know, this is what we're here for. And I'm getting that energy. Actually, it's stopped over the last couple of days, thankfully. But I know collectively we're walking away from big things. We're walking away from people that have been in our lives for a very long time. We're walking away from situations that have been in our lives for a very long time, relationships. And this is bringing in energetic attack. So this is why it's so important to protect your energy. This is so, so important. And this is going to trigger us because we're transitioning. We're saying goodbye to our old self. That's it. We're letting go of who we were. And this is scary, you know, and this is triggering. You know, we're kind of fighting with ourselves. You know, we're jumping into our highest timeline, but we're letting go of a part of ourselves that we've known our whole lives. And this is triggering, you know, because our ego and our soul are fighting again. Do you know, and it's literally kind of going, ugh. Who do I listen to? Well, you have to listen to yourself. You have to listen to your intuition, your higher self. You know, your soul's path is the path that's in alignment with who you truly are. This is why we're getting agitation at the moment. We're agitated because we're living a life that is no longer in alignment with us. And this is why we're getting, I suppose, moody and triggered, is because we're being pushed out. You know, as I've said before, if we're not walking our soul's path, the universe is going to nudge us, and it's going to give us little guidances along the way and say, here, this is where you have to turn. This is your detour. This is your delay. This is your redirection. But we don't always listen. And if we don't listen, the nudges get louder. They get louder, they get louder, they get louder. And this is when we feel this kind of dis-ease, this uneasiness in the situations that once brought us joy. And this is why we're getting agitated, because it's our bodies are changing, and it's uncomfortable. It is uncomfortable. That's what it is. You know, the way, actually, this is actually just coming into my head. You know, when a toddler or a child doesn't get their nap, they're fucking cranky as fuck. This is kind of what we're doing. We're not fully rested because our bodies are tired. Our minds are tired. Our soul is tired. We're tired of living in that false reality. We're tired of being something that we're not. And this is it. And that's why we're grumpy, is because we're not listening to that sound, that voice, or that our soul. We're not listening to the fact that we need to get out of that. And this is making us really, you know, it is making us grumpy. It's like, why do I have to change? I'm like, Jesus, this bugs me. Sorry. I watch a lot of programs, and these days I get so triggered by these programs, right? I'm like, just hear your fucking shit. This one is, like, I'm watching Married at First Sight New Zealand, and, like, you know, I watch it for, you know, to psychoanalyze these people and, you know, what relationship coaching and stuff, to understand people. And this one, like, there's one guy, and he's very spiritual, and he's done a lot of healing, and the person he's been matched with, you know, he's just expressing to her his version of, you know, this is why you might have skin issues, you might have unhealed trauma and stuff. And she's kind of getting real bitchy, kind of, you know, like, I don't need to heal. She's more or less saying, I don't have anything to heal. You know, I don't have unhealed trauma. And she's triggered by him being positive. because she's quite negative. The reason she's so fucking negative is because she has unhealed trauma. And you're like, heal your fucking shit. But if you're triggered by somebody else's growth and healing, that means you have stuff to fucking heal. You know what I mean? Wake up, people. Every single one of us has trauma. I watched another program lately. It's like, I don't think I have any childhood trauma. My stepdad was an asshole, and, he'd come back, and if he didn't have his fix, he'd get angry and we'd be locked in our rooms for the week. That's fucking trauma. Come on, people. We need to start being self-aware. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be rude here or anything, but Jesus Christ, look in the mirror. We all have stuff to heal. Heal your fucking shit. Stop going around on this fucking hamster wheel and being depressed your whole fucking life. We all have stuff that we need to heal. And, saying that you don't have stuff that you need to heal and saying that, somebody being triggered by somebody who's healing just means your shadow is being fucking triggered and you do have stuff to heal. You know what I mean? And this is why it's so important to be self-aware. And the reason you're agitated or feeling dis-ease is because you have stuff to heal and because you're living a life out of alignment with your soul. Depression and anxiety comes from living out of alignment with who you truly are. And this is it. We've been jumping into this new timeline for a while and we're stuck. I've done this analogy before. You've got one foot on the old boat, one foot on the new boat, and the boats are stretching because you're supposed to be on the fucking new boat, but you're still kind of going, I want to be on the old boat. But it's getting to a stage now where, like, a part of you is kind of stuck on that old boat. You need to release that. You need to cut that rope that's keeping you tied to that old boat. You need to wake up to the fact that this is no longer serving you. And that's the thing. That's not even a rope holding you back now. It's those other people that you need to release. That's what's holding you back. So ask yourself, who and what is holding you back? You're not living a life in alignment if you're constantly feeling, that you don't belong anymore. You don't belong there anymore. You're here for a purpose. You're here to change this world for yourself and for the future of humanity. And you're feeling this agitation, this unrest, because you're holding on to something that isn't serving you anymore. And that's not just people. This can be items. This can be, situations. This can be habits. This is habits as well. Oh my God, habits. Jesus. Stop eating shite. Stop putting shite into your body. Stop drinking fucking alcohol. I'm sorry. Alcohol is poison and lowers your fucking consciousness. It detaches you from source and your fucking soul. Why do you keep putting things into your body that make you feel icky, make you feel regret? If you're sitting there after eating a packet of biscuits or drinking a bottle of wine and you feel like shit, guess what? Your body is telling you and your soul is telling you you shouldn't be doing the thing. You know what I mean? If you're feeling regret, anxiety, fear, depression, this means you're not living in alignment with your soul. And this is what's so important right now. You're getting the chance to start again. Every day is a chance for a new beginning, but every new moon is a chance for a new beginning as well. And the start of the Lunar New Year is a chance for a new beginning as well. Use the energy of the wood snake. Use that as we're shedding our transformation. We're shedding our old skin. We're shedding our old life. We're letting go of who we were and becoming who we were always meant to be. That person we thought we were, that was a persona. That was a false skin to try and make us fit into a world that we didn't belong in. We've always been this pure version, this best version of ourselves, but we were hidden under conditioning and lies and bullshit and fucking trauma. We're getting the chance to shed those layers of shite and come into our true selves. This is it, don't be, don't have, if you don't resonate with the word spiritual, which is, we're all spiritual beings living a human experience, just don't see it like that. Awakening, ascension is about coming to who you truly are. It's about remembering why we're on this planet and where you came from, what you're doing. We've come here for generations to learn the human experience so we can help change humanity for the better. This is why we're here. So we need to let go. You have to let go of that past. That That energy cannot come with you into this new timeline, into the new earth. It just can't. We're in the age of Aquarius now, like, and you know, I'm Aquarius sun and moon, like, so I'm feeling a lot of, and the new moon is in Aquarius as well, so I'm feeling a lot of this energy right now, you know, and we're coming into a new era. You know, that Pisces era was about fear, greed, lack, you know, that evil energy, the darkness, and we're coming into a light. We're coming into abundance. We're coming into love. We're coming into prosperity and opportunities. We're coming into fairness, like. And this is why it's so important for us to do that healing. Please heal your fucking shit. You know what I mean? We all have trauma. We all have stuff that we need to heal, not just from this lifetime, but from many past lifetimes. And in doing that, you're healing not just for yourself, but you're healing for the future of this planet, for your future children. This is what we're doing. It's not just for you. Do you, like, you know, I was watching Three Body Problem, and like this one guy was like, you know, the aliens aren't coming for 400 years. And he's like, sure, who gives a shit? Like, I'm going to be dead or whatever. Fuck. No! The person who plants the tree, knowing that they will never sit under it, is the person who has, you know, started to learn the fucking truth of life. We're not fucking doing it for ourselves. We're doing it for the future of the human race, for God's sake. You know, and if you're not caring enough to actually look after this planet for your future fucking children, that really makes me angry. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter if it's 400 years down the line that, you know, we need to save the planet for. We're still here to do that. It all starts with us, you know? So yeah, sorry. Anyway, so if you're going through any of these symptoms, if you feel like you're fucking stuck, if you're feeling agitated, look at your surroundings. Look at your life. If your mind is cluttered, it means just the fucking environment is cluttered. Get rid of that shit. You don't fucking need it. Get rid of those people. You don't need them anymore. And I'm sorry, I know sometimes it's so hard to let go of people because they have been such, you know, good, a main part of our lives. But we cannot let ourselves be dragged back down. We're here for more. Take off that skin. Transform into your best self. There's so much magic in your future if you just let go of what's holding you back. And trust that all these triggers and these emotions and these flashbacks past trauma, it's all for release. And they're brief. They are, because this morning now I got through that thing really quickly. And as I said, I got to the conclusion and I was upset about the conclusion and I was angry about the conclusion. But then the minute I said, this is the right conclusion, and I stopped being upset. I felt empowered. I felt I have to do this. I felt stronger. You know, so that's it. Understand your emotions and understand your triggers. These are all coming up for healing and release. So heal your fucking shit. Sorry, but just Jesus Christ, if you're fucking triggered by somebody else's healing, it means you have stuff to heal. We all have stuff to heal. We all do. You know what I mean? So please do that for yourself so that you can live a happier life, but for the future of this world. Please. We're not just doing it for ourselves. You know what I mean? We're doing it for the future of this fucking planet. It does start with us. You know, you might think, who am I to change things? One person helps change the life of one person or their future child or their children. This sets off is it the domino effect or the butterfly effect? Maybe it's the domino, whichever one, I don't care. It sets off an effect. You help one person, that other person helps one person. That other person helps one person. Everyone starts to help each other. This can actually lead to global fucking help. And I don't know if I've said this before, but our healing can collectively, because it's a collective unconscious or collective consciousness, we can literally, by healing ourselves, we can actually effectively heal 10 people around us just by healing ourselves on an energetic level. So you're not just doing it for you. You can help heal that next person. You can help heal that next person. You know what I mean? It's not just about us. It's about the future of humanity and the future of this fucking planet. And we get to live in happiness. We get to live in, like, without fear. We get to live in love. We get to live a life full of the desires and dreams that we want. Like, how about it? Stop living in a life that doesn't suit you anymore. Stop being surrounded by people and jobs and situations that don't fucking suit you anymore. You're here for fucking greatness. You have to wake up to look in the mirror. You're here for greatness. You really are. So please ask yourself, who and what is holding you back? and jump forward into your highest timeline. Jump forward into your best self, because you have so much potential. You have so much here to do here on this planet. You know, you are destined for greatness. I really, really are. So please, please heal your stuff so that you can jump into that best self timeline. Please. This is all for your greatest good. So use this time to start again, to transform, to shed that old skin, and to become your best self. So thank you so much for listening today, and I really hope this resonates. If it does, please like and share, and please subscribe to my channel so I can reach as many people as possible. And if you would like help in your journey, please book me for a discovery call today, and I'd love nothing more than to help on your path.